a future agronomist, I want to help farmers produce high-yielding crops and help them with management practices. So, what is a simple and natural solution to dry soil, weed control, and pest management? Simple: cover crops. Today, I will be discussing what is a cover crop, how can it help with water management, and how it can prevent weed outbreaks and help with your pests. Well, first, what is a cover crop? Well, a cover crop is your secondary crop with your primary crop. It is grown beneath your primary crop. The USDA also calls a cover crop to be grown to cover soil and may be incorporated later to help soil enrichment. SARE also says that cover crops can be used to increase yield because it helps with water management. Now, going into water management, how do cover crops do that? Well, water filtration first. Cover crops have roots which break down compacted soil, which allows water to deeply penetrate into the ground, which helps your primary crop grow. Second, it can also help reduce runoff and erosion. Because cover crops cover the soil, it prevents faster water movement, so it slows it down, which prevents erosion. Then, it can enhance soil moisture retention. So, organic matter from decomposing things such as old cover crops or old primary crops that are starting to break down, because it goes back into the soil and creates more nutrients, it holds that moisture in the ground. Now that we've gone over what a cover crop is and how it can manage water, let's talk about weed outbreaks and pest management. So, cover crops can shade the ground, which helps compete with weeds. You want that to happen so that you don't have to use extra herbicides, because most people don't want to use herbicides or use chemicals in their crops. But because cover crops cover the ground, they grow quicker, they cover sprouting weeds, and they can outcompete for water and nutrients. This way you don't have to deal with anything like that. Now, pest outbreak. Cover crops disrupt pest cycles. They eliminate preferred habitats for these pests and extra food sources. Pennsylvania State University's entomology professor John Tucker says, because of cover crops, predator abundance helps pest outbreaks. Because we have cover crops, it brings in the good insects, which kill off all the crop damaging pests. And a lot of people don't want to use pesticides because, again, it's not super great for your crops and it's not something most people like practicing. So now that I've gone over what a cover crop is, how it's good for water management, and how it can help with weeds and pests, hopefully now you know why I want to be an agronomist and why cover crops are a good natural solution. Thank you.